Harvey Dent here. I brought Leo Wolverine back from the past because he is going to be working around Gotham City for a while. Or else he is going to get what he's going to have coming for. This is Leo Wolverine's cool playthrough of Batman Arkham Origins. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Or else I will deal Leo for myself. He must save Gotham. Remember, we are two sides of the same coin, and I'll be watching. Hey there, viewers! Welcome back for more of Batman Arkham Origins. We're gonna do a little side quest, and this time it's about Cyrus Pinkney. I'll try to remember all the plaques. Here's one.
There's something hidden here. It looks like a page from a journal.
Sir, it appears you've stumbled onto a lead in Gotham's longest-running cold case.
Cyrus Pinkney.
Indeed. He was instrumental in the city's rise to power and prestige. Worked closely with your ancestor, Solomon Wayne, as well. Alas, he was murdered on the eve of his 40th birthday. The killer was never found.
Interesting.
I recognize you're preoccupied this evening, but should the opportunity present itself, solving Gotham's oldest crime would make for quite the feather in your cap.
If he solves this murder, this would secure him as the world's greatest detective to ever solve a super heavy criminal base case like this one. So for that, we can do better. Let's find all the plaques, shall we?
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
Until then, I gotta stop these guys.
Sounds like a fight. Let's check it out.
You guys are safe.
You saved us, so I'm gonna let you go, just this once. But next time
No, you're not. And there's another plaque at the bridge. Stupid ledge. It's in the middle of Gotham Pioneers Bridge. Just to make cross the bridge here should help us. Okay, that plaque should be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. More art concept unlocked. Parts of the bridge is destroyed, but it should be repaired soon by the time of the end of New Year's. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a big block frozen of ice right in front of me, and I couldn't escape. There is one somewhere around Sheldon Park. Oh, no, you won't. Hello. Goodbye. At least I think there's one in Sheldon Park. Of course, I have been wrong before. Nah, I don't think there's not.
I heard the feds are in town. Makes sense. I mean, we've had buildings blown up, two bridges wrecked, the assassins killed. GCPD didn't exactly rise to the occasion. And then there's the bat. Yeah, and then there's the bat. I wonder if the feds are gonna go after him. Probably not at the top of the list. I don't know. He's the only one that actually grabbed on tonight. Give him a medal or something. I think the only thing the feds want to give this is
Jail time, huh? I'm pretty surprised you guys don't. Let's see. One near in Jezebel Plaza.
Down over here.
Wait your turn.
This guy came to fight. All right, you got me.
No shield for you. No guns.
Let's see the color of you. This ought to do it.
Oh no.
You ain't got a chance. Take it.
Wow, that was quick. Ah, there's a plaque. That's 3. And there's one right next to the Solomon Wayne Courthouse. As I remember. Another plaque coming right up. I don't know. Usually, I don't know much about Cyrus Pinkney, but he did add something that had a big part from the Arkham verse.
Then you hit the floor. Get off your ass.
He already hit the floor.
You gotta hit him harder than that. I'm sorry, all right?
It's too late to be sorry. You already had your chance. Here's another plaque right here. And there we go. Whoa, that was close. No. Good night.
All All units, if you are 1010, please report in for potential assignment.
Okay, more bad guys. Not that one.
Hit this hard.
For a guy who doesn't know how to have a lot of armor, you sure are terrible at it. Nice try. Goodbye.
Gotta get out of this damn city.
Haha. Nobody can beat me in a time like this. Oh, that was close. Haha, you missed me. What is up with you, Mr. Gunman, with the assault rifle?
I've got him! Over here!
No, you don't. Oh, that one stooped very low on my taste. Master Predator, more like the stinking Predator I am. Ah, here's another plaque right here. See it? I thought there was one in Shelburne Park. It's not like I forgot. And here's one right here. See it? There we go. Oh. Page 5 recorded. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm missing one more. Just gotta remember exactly where it was. That last one, I can't remember exactly where. I thought it was in Shelburne Park. I don't know. Oh, no, please don't. Let me see. If I find it... No thug on this guy. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. I'm going to do a time skip and see if I can find it and remember exactly where it was, alright? So anyways, here we go. Time skip. Okay, I'm back. And since I've now found where the last plaque was, it was right under this bell right here.
I should be at home in bed with a sandwich, a beer, and my girl.
Got it. Oh, I can't believe I did not know where it was. I finally found it! Hooray! Investigate Cyrus Pinkney's crypt. Why not? So, let's see. I might know a little bit about Cyrus Pinkney, but before that, usually this city of Gotham was actually built under the, well, the ruins of an old warlock. So yeah, an old warlock, not a warlord, a warlock or something. It was back like a few several hundred years ago in deep burial Indian grounds. So yeah, think of all the people who died in a war, and there's some sort of creepy. And not to mention the fact, it's just, wow, it's not haunted.
You ain't getting past me. There we go.
Ooh, a glue grenade. So, the burial grounds of an Indian, some sort of Indian tribe around here, up in the, you know, okay, if you think about this, about the New England settlers type of sort thing back, you know, Plymouth Rock or some sort of these islands of Gotham, you know. Of course, there was Solomon Wayne back then, but from another person who used to work with another person in the judge courthouse. I mean, it was way long ago, and not to mention the Cobblepots was actually here back then, back in the either the 17 or the 1800s. Usually, somehow, the Cobblepots actually try to run the city of Gotham itself, and yet somehow this is something to do related with their fortune. However, Cyrus Pinkney working along with Solomon Wayne, and not to mention a young brilliant mind who's by the name of Amadeus Arkham. That's right, young Amadeus Arkham. He was a young man whose mind intelligence is that fashionably old to that of like Sir Isaac Newton's and Albert Einstein.
All units getting calls about a disturbance. Stand by for location.
And for the time being, I guess I'll have to take out on the crime spree with these guys. Ah! Fruitcake!
Don't give many room to breathe.
Really? No!
Just what the... I got the solution.
Oh no! Too bad! Ugh. Get out of here, will ya? I'm busy trying to give some commentary to these folks around here. So Amadeus Arkham was the had a young, brilliant mind. Of course, he was actually pretty young than Solomon Wayne and Cyrus Pinkney back then. And somehow this goes to show you how brilliant and completely well observed that these people are. And how he built Arkham Asylum and all that. What makes them hear the stories? Let's find out. Because I got something to hear for in the... Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's start with... Okay. Okay, he has his hair and eye color were brown. He's 5'10", weighed 165 pounds, and he is an architect. So he built part of Gotham City, along with the help of Amadeus Arkham, I believe. He was a visionary architect from Gotham's early industrial age. Worked with Solomon Wayne to help build Gotham's biggest landmarks, like the Solomon Wayne Courthouse and Gotham's Merchants Bank, not to mention Gotham Pioneers Bridge. Remember about when he kind of rescued the people back then on the underground tunnel on the southeast wing, but that was on Batman Begins, and it actually did happen. So, Cyrus Pinkney is an architect who lived during the mid-1800s and died on the eve of his 40th birthday. He is responsible for designing many iconic Gotham buildings and saw them constructed with the financial backing of Judge Solomon Wayne, who was inspired when he saw Pinkney's plans for the city. So he is the guy who built Gotham City with the help of Solomon Wayne. Both men believed in the power that these designs to drive out malevolence, but many considered Pinkney's style to be dark, dreary, and grotesque. So it has the dark Gothic feel, like, you know, back in Eastern Europe, you know, somewhere like Transylvania, which does exist. So think of it as Transylvania because of the countries of Hungary and Ukraine were part of the... We're part of the land of Transylvania, including the parts of Russia and Poland, I believe. It is very, yeah, it's something like that. Let's read page 1, Journal of Cyrus Pinkney.
January the 13th, 1855. The moment of my death approaches, and there is naught I might do to stop it. I dared dream of greatness, but in the process, I forgot that such ambition oft demands a heavy price. Still, I pay it gladly, for knowing that Gotham has become a city whose magnificence will echo across the ages. But its origins must not be forgotten. And so, I have scattered my journal across the city, placing pages where I believe they shall endure. Find them, read them, then share what lies within. For though the truth may not be so beautiful as the legend, it is necessary all the same.
Ooh, something goes on around the city of Gotham. What can we find around the city of Gotham itself that was built by a warlock? And not to mention, how did Solomon Wayne come to the connection with this of Cyrus Pinkney?
April the 22nd, 1846. Our recent financial troubles have forced us into business with one Henry Cobblepot, a print magnate of questionable repute. The man cares little for me and my base station, as he put it. And so, the negotiations are left to Solomon. But I fear his idealism shall lead us down a treacherous road, for Cobblepot is a sneak, and surely his sweet words mask a nefarious intent.
The Cobblepots, going back around over 100 years ago, that would be the ancestral of Oswald Cobblepot. Henry Cobblepot is the ancestor to that of Oswald. So he is greedy and sneaky, just like his counterpart with Oswald. So, well, not the counterpart, more like his descendant. Unbelievable. And so the Cobblepots have something to do with this part of what's going on in history.
August the 11th, 1851. I fear I've angered Henry Cobblepot, but he sought to build over the last remaining vestige of the original Gotham, and I could not allow it. Solomon and I went before the mayor and bade him support us. Henry was opposed, insisting his work was necessary for Gotham's financial security. I think it's more to do with his own. Solomon Wayne's hotel put Cobblepot's out of business. I do wonder if Mr. Wayne erred in opening that place. But what's done is done.
Oh, so the Royal Plaza Hotel was actually called Solomon Wayne's Hotel back then. Why was it called the Royal Plaza Hotel by the time for this? So this usually put the Cobblepots out of business. Yet somehow the Waynes made an entirely rich estate back then with the mating trades for fur coats or something to do with, I don't know, something to do with the French back then. Of course, who had any idea that putting the Cobblepots out of business was part of history back then? And they're still going at it, the Cobblepots and the Waynes, at a feud war or some sort, because the Cobblepots think they kind of had the right idea by, I don't know, much less meager managements or a little bit less legal managements than the Waynes did. I mean, the Waynes had to figure out a way to prevent the Cobblepots from doing this, from letting the city go to rot, and also with the help of Cyrus Pinkney. What we find is something more interesting on page 4.
February the 7th, 1852. I have met the most extraordinary young man by the name of Amadeus Arkham. Though still just a student, he exhibits an intelligence unmatched by even Gotham's most learned. He is possessed with a kind heart as well, and seeks to help those who all others have abandoned. Rehabilitation instead of incarceration. It is the most progressive notion, and one that few of his peers support, but I believe. And so, I shall provide him with plans for the greatest asylum the world has ever known.
And so, Cyrus Pinkney built Arkham Asylum by the name from Amadeus Arkham, who's the young student is his brilliant mind like that of Albert Einstein, and also to that of close to Albert Schweitzer's medical expertise, not to mention Sigmund Freud. Wow. Either that, he surpasses Sir Isaac Newton. Let's say we can read a bit more on page 5.
April the 3rd, 1853. I am sorry, Solomon, to have gone behind your back, to have bargained with the devil. But the accounts have run dry, and our work is but half begun. I had no choice but to approach Henry Cobblepot. The others would contribute no more. He consented to my request, though I fear it will come at a great cost. For now, he says I owe him nothing. But how long until I do?
Ooh, so he's been working with the Cobblepots. So he turned his back on Solomon Wayne, and to deal with a sneaky little business coup to save his own skin. Why would he do this? I mean, does he actually know he's making a big mistake by making his deals with the wrong kind of business? He should have gone with the trusted people. Instead, he chose the easy way and not the hard way, because it's just supposed to show you that the hard way is like telling the truth by not having truth serum in you, but instead, you just don't want to get in trouble because it'll ruin the people you trusted, and so you make deals with a bad person. Shame on you, Cyrus Pinkney! You should have known better! What do you have to say about that in page 6?
December the 22nd, 1854. I fear I am not long for the world. Henry Cobblepot finally came to collect, and I refused. He wishes to open a munitions factory inside the city. This is not part of the plan, and it works against everything we've accomplished, to say nothing of the danger to Gotham's citizens. I went to the mayor and begged him to introduce a bill banning the endeavor. Thankfully, he agreed, but I'm sure to be punished for my betrayal. It's only a matter of how and when.
So this is how you work yourself as a double agent, huh? You work with one side and you work with the other. As Batman would say, you work on one side, you work on the other, and if I get you anywhere else, I'll deal with you. And so you worked on both sides of the same plate. Instead, you just want to do the hard way by working yourself bargaining with a bad person that you should never ever done, and for that punishable by law, by working in a munitions factory, by not knowing what it is until you find that out, and then you realize it is too late, betraying your friends, and you think you have just gone over to the dark side. Well, finally, you return to the light side. Why can't you stay on the light side instead? It's not even funny for you. I wonder if you have a guilty conscience guilty conscience on page 7.
January the 11th, 1855. I've accepted the invitation, knowing it means my death. Henry Cobblepot claims it's merely a party to celebrate my 40th birthday. He insists that he's forgiven my past transgressions, turned over a new leaf, as it were. But I know better. With me gone, he will use his wily charms to see the law changed and his factory built. Already there are rumors that his son, Theodore, intends to run for mayor. Victory is all but assured. I will hide this journal of mine in the hopes that someday it might be found. To go public now, before my work is done, would put it all at risk. It must wait. But I hope in time, my words are brought to light.
So Henry's son Theodore, who is the ancestor of Oswald, running for mayor. I wonder why would that related to some type of a kind of way to see the Cyrus Pinkney's wrongdoings. Here's a lesson. Never, ever betray your friends on the backside of Solomon Wayne, including young little Amadeus Arkham. It's not funny when you think this is a game. It'll be because the joke was on Cyrus Pinkney between the beginning and the end, but at the very end, he decided that it's time for him to leave the Cobblepot's business and go back to the light side of Padawan sense. Yeah, Star Wars reference if you want to know. There will be one last extra journal. Oh, then this here is the crypt. Scary doll. And that is a knight in a suit of armor. Let's read this.
January the 14th, 1855. My God, it worked! Amadeus truly is a genius. Oh, you've come this far, dear reader. Allow me to explain. I learned Cobblepot intended to poison me, and so we endeavored to replace his tainted wine with one of our own creation, as expected. I choked, I sputtered, and then, I passed. But it was not poison I consumed, rather something made by Amadeus. His concoction enabled me to enter a soporific state so profound that even to the keenest of physicians, I appeared a corpse. Yet here I am, resurrected. And now I will have my revenge. Henry Cobblepot will pay for what he's done.
Wow.
An interesting turn. In trying to solve one murder, you've discovered the origins of another.
Henry Cobblepot.
Yes. City records say it was an automobile accident that killed him not long after Cyrus's supposed passing. But now we know the truth. He was murdered by the man he thought he killed.
What about Pinkney?
It appears that's a mystery that must endure a while longer.
Wow. It's going to be flagged for further evidence back in the Batcave for who knows of what game comes out from another Arkham game, which everybody is clueless for the time being. So yeah, that is a big twist. Henry Cobblepot died of a car accident. It's thought somebody got in, for somebody thought that somebody killed him. Somebody.
This hurt?
No, but it'll hurt you when you threw bullets.
Get off your asses and get over there!
Alright, fellas. Are we done? Oh, come on. I want to get out of here. Okay. I think this should be a good stopping point about this Cyrus Pinkney. And don't worry, we're gonna find more bad guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and favorite, and subscribe. So until then, this is Leo Wolverine saying Godspeed, play safe, and shalom.
I believe you've now seen everything that Leo Wolverine stands for. But if he tries to fail, and if he doesn't get to save Gotham, and if the coin says that his time is up, but God rest his soul, and if the coin does show mercy, it does, but if he fails to save Gotham, then he'll cry like a bum in front of everyone else. Catch more of Leo Wolverine's more episodes next time. I'm watching it.